Hi, my name is Nazmina, or Naz, and I live in the community of Brunswick. Well, our Help to Buy is nearly up, so we've lived here for 5 years. I came to the estate because of my best friend, who is actually from Wales. He lives around the corner. His partner had bought his first house, and I was a bit unsure. Alex, my husband, his father's a policeman, and he wasn't happy because there's been a lot of old history and crime in the estate. So I was a bit apprehensive, but then for the same reason, we were looking in Chorlton, and you could buy like a 2-bed old council house with 1 bathroom, but here you could get a 3-bed with 3 bathrooms, so similar price. So I said, we'll hedge our bets and then maybe try it for a few years, and if you don't like it, we could always move. My active role in the community is I'm the chair now of Batara. Before I was just used to be a member of Brunswick Tenants and Residents Association. To be chair of a residents association is just a title, I think, because if I'm honest, I do a lot of volunteering things. I do something in the community regardless of my role, but it just so happens that in this community it has a title to it. So there's people who've lived here for years, there's people who've just bought their houses outright, there's people who, just like me, who've just moved and have done the Help to Buy. So there's a lot of issues coming from different perspectives. In Batara, we are all volunteers. That's one thing that people need to remember, that we're all volunteers, and we come together and try and put these events on. And then that's one thing as well, actually, where I know parts of the old community and the new community come together, because we met Cynthia earlier. She does put on a massive New Year's Eve party, and they actually leaflet all of the houses, and she's been here since she was a child. I think she may have been born here. So then she's one of the old community trying her best to integrate the new part of the community. I think that's really nice, because you don't get that in a lot of places. Oh, the biggest challenges I find in the role to try and make people happy. I'm a definitely people pleaser, but then what I realised is you can't please all people, and that's been hard.
I'm Dai Moller. I'm from Hong Kong. Oh, really miss Hong Kong. But we can't go back. I come to UK because Hong Kong is now in a very difficult situation. Therefore, I hoped my family and daughters can have a new life and they can have freedom in the UK. Actually, I'm a drama director, and also I'm a drama production company. I still hope I can use my skill and also my experience to serve the community in Brunswick or in Manchester. I chose to live in Brunswick because it is very close to a theatre called O2 Apollo. It is very close to all my dreams. I hope one day I can have a performance in O2 Apollo, because I already have one performance at the Contact Theatre. And I hope I can do more and more performing arts or arts in this community. The aim or the goal I hope to do is I build up a 6th form school, which is performing arts and culture. I start the board game night at 2022. It is very important for Hong Kongers to step into the community, not just to play themselves. Therefore, I start up many different kinds of events, and let whole community can join. I will live in here until I die. Yes, I think maybe I have a 70 years old, and then I can go to see the God. And these 30 years, I think it's just enough for me to start up something. Yeah. Therefore, I hope they can have next generation. It can be anyone, not my daughters or my family. It can be anyone can continue, and then maybe after 50 years, 100 years, something will happen. Yeah.
My name is Olga Asma. I've lived on this estate for nearly 17 years now. It has changed. I remember when I was offered that place, it looked dodgy. The estate looked dodgy, and but I just had to take risk, I suppose. Now it's very different. It feels safer. This is my mom.
Ты так торопилась,
Да.
что прямо падала.
Да. Мама, мы не знаем код.
Скажи, что было вот такое, даже еще хуже.
Так какая разница?
Не, расскажи. Это наша работа.
Хорошо.
Мы сюда столько вложили.
Yeah, my mom is saying that this little patch of land needed a lot of work. When we got it, it was full of completely overgrown with weeds. My mom comes here really often, spring, summer, every day. She comes here every day. Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be for me initially, and then my mom came to stay with me, and she's a great gardener. But people come to my mom, and I think they know her name. She doesn't speak English, but they kind of understand language of plants. She took over, it's her domain now. I just come and help. But you know what? At the end of the day, if something happens and we don't have access to supermarkets, and will we be able to actually survive? Now in Kiev, it's my mom, and my mom is safely here with me. But obviously we have other friends and relatives there, but it's very uncertain future. An uncertain future here for my mom as well, because we don't know how long she'll be able to stay with us in safety. Yeah. So, and then, I'm sorry, but it might come your way here, our way, the way things are going. So we need to enjoy this peace while it lasts.
My name is Rob. Robert Rex Burgess is the full one my mother would want me to use. I'm now 72. I currently live here in Brunswick village. My life before was horrific. I was ill, and when I got released from hospital, it was impossible for me to get around the house that I was living in. My parents were very traditional and very limited in their thinking, and so I was seen as a very black sheep of the family. I was always getting myself into trouble. There was a big world out there, and I wanted to have a taste. And I went down to Southampton, joined a queue, like a post office queue, I guess. It was very much like that. And I signed on my first ship and joined the Merchant Navy. Yeah, so I sailed the seven seas for 20 odd years. I learned lessons from it all and don't regret anything. Quite recently I decided that Manchester would be the place I want to retire to, basically. Always been arty, where I wasn't very academic. I mean, I was so bad at maths, they wouldn't even let me take my exams, whatever they were then. Ever since I've been here, I'd like to organise a calendar where we have 12 residents and their work, photographs of them, done in a calendar, sold to make money for Age UK, so we've got money going back into our projects. How lovely to end up here. I've got the most beautiful view, a lovely balcony, lovely people around me. I can't fault it, and I still feel I've won the lottery. The thing they said when I signed the tenancy, the thing I'll never forget, the lady said, "Oh, and this is your home for life." I thought, that sounds lovely. I enjoy waking every day, which I think is good for a 72-year-old, isn't it?